Guitar Hero, but I can hit a few notes.
I know how you feel, man. That was complete horse manure. Guitar Hero is so ridiculous sometimes. Or is it? Hi there, Internet. Welcome to Game Hypothesis, the only show that shamefully ripped off the name and ideas of a successful YouTube series. Well, I can't be the only one. Let's be honest. People are always trying to recreate things they like all the time. But this is for a school project, so game theory, if you're watching this video, please don't sue me. And as for my overly judgmental friends that stumble upon this video, cram it. I'm looking at you, Jake. You're always the first person to tell me how bad my videos are, so this time just shut it. Today, we'll be talking about one of the greatest has-beens in gaming history, Guitar Hero. I say has-been because, well, have you seen the newest edition? I've always had so many questions about this franchise, and because of a college class, now I have a reason to put my theories to the test. So strap in, get some popcorn, take a crap if you have to, and get ready to rock, because through the fire and the flames, we'll carry on no matter how complicated things get. This is where things get bad! One of the most popular questions people have asked pertains to the difficulty of Expert Mode, with most people believing that the programmers purposely overchart their songs to make them more challenging. And I have proof that this is true. Seriously though, it wasn't that hard to figure out. Just compare any of the songs from the series to its respective real-life performance and focus on the fingers.
"37 seconds later."
Let's move on to something more challenging, star power. Star power, in simple terms, is a way to cheese the ever-living crap out of a hard song. Those extra few seconds of invincibility is what every Guitar Hero rookie relies on to pass most songs on Expert. But what exactly is star power from a realistic viewpoint? Well, let's dissect what's really happening during activation. You thrust the neck of your guitar upward, which releases a power within you like no other, which allows you to make more mistakes without suffering any consequences. Oh, and everything turns blue. At first glance, this seems impossible to explain, but evidently, it's not. The upward thrusting motion is simply you readjusting your guitar. Guitarists tend to turn their guitars vertical during solos to increase the speed of their fingers. As someone who plays real guitar, I can confirm this. The mystical power within is where star power gets a little bit more interesting. It actually has nothing to do with the ability of the player, but the audience's state of mind. Take a look at the opening cutscene in World Tour. We see Squidward here in human form performing at his first ever clarinet recital, to which the audience responds with confusion and outrage. But a few moments later, we see that the audience has been hypnotized, completely unaware of their surroundings and unaware that they're listening to bad music. So what's stopping the good guys from using this to their advantage as well? Nothing. You heard me right. Star power is you using hypnosis just long enough to get through a part of a song so the audience doesn't know it hit them. This explains why you're allegedly invincible and why you weren't punished for missing notes. So what keeps you from abusing this ability? Power limitation. Notice how the guy in World Tour who initiates the hypnosis is wearing a ring. Something like hypnosis would require quite a bit of power, especially on as massive of a scale as a concert, unless you're Reggie the Ringmaster here and fart out power like it's nothing, but you aren't. You're an average Joe, which means you rely on the power that comes from the closest source of power, your guitar amp. Also, let it be known that some guitarists actually use metal rings during performances for other reasons. Herman Lee from Dragon Force, for example, uses a ring to create the very popular Pac-Man noise from Through the Fire and Flames. So essentially, enough contact with the metal guitar strings would eventually charge the ring enough for you to use your hypnosis, thus activating star power. Alright, time for the grand finale. As somebody who plays both the video game and the real deal very well, I've heard the same question time and time again from several dozen people. Which is easier, real guitar or the game? Well, like everything else in life, both take a ton of practice. I've been playing Guitar Hero since I was 6, and regular guitar since I was 10. I suppose the only fair way to find out is by playing the hardest song in Guitar Hero history on both. That song, if you haven't figured it out yet, is Through the Fire and Flames. But hey, that's just a hypothesis. A game hypothesis. Thanks for watching.